Hey everyone, how y'all doing? I have a cool Rough Ryder knife to show you today. This is the Rough Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa Coke Bottle Jack. Um, New series coming out. This is the first release, first model, the Coke Bottle Jack. And you notice Ryder is spelled with an I instead of a Y. It's because this is part of the 30-year anniversary releases. Um, I guess they do that during they go back to the I during anniversary years. But yeah, nice box. There's the model number RR2458. Got the Rough Ryder web address. Cancer reproductive harm warning for California. Got China right there. As you know, Rough Riders are made in China. Magnetic flap on the box. Open it up. Got the double R logo. Rough Ryder again with an I. Got your foam cut out here. Nice presentation. Nice box for such a budget knife. And speaking of budget knife, this thing does not feel budget at all. Check it out. Love this knife. I love the Coke bottle design. I really like that design, that pattern. Got nickel silver bolsters on either end, nickel silver pins, the nickel silver spade shield, and that's pretty cool. Bone handles, bone covers. Got a little dye job here, make it look like black Appaloosa. Done very nicely. That is so cool looking. Again, got your pins over here, but man, the fit and finish on this is excellent. You cannot feel the pins on this side at all. Transitions are done almost perfectly. This side, again, the pins. This one, it's kind of like a little hump right here. It's not sticking up or anything, just kind of like a little hump. The shield is nicely set in there. Really, you can't even hardly tell you're moving your thumb over it. Very nicely done. Has black G10 underliners underneath the bone. I like that. That just kind of makes the bone pop out. The back springs, you got brass liners, stainless steel springs, no gapping. I see hardly anything that looks that you could say is a gap. Perfectly smooth around the butt and all the way up here until you get up here. Then that brass liner, the brass liners stick up just a hair higher. You can feel it going across there. But other than that, that is really nice. And yeah, man, I just dig the look of the bone with a silver spade shield. Very nice. Single ring bolsters. No R or anything on the bolsters. They are not pinched. Very nicely done. Yeah, centering is pretty good. Looks like the clip blade is off, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But even the corners of the tangs back here are not sharp at all. And yeah, some of the specs here, it's 3.5 inches closed. The clip blade, check the clip blade out. Pretty nice clip blade, match strike pole, got a swedge up here. It is really hard to see the tang stamp on camera. Maybe I can try to take a picture of it just so you can see it better. But you got the tang stamp. It says 30. Rough Ryder spelled out with an I. Pretty nice. On the back, 440A. Model number RR2458. And right below it, partially hidden, is China. And yeah, nice blade. The clip point blade is about 2 3/4 inches with a 2 5/8 cutting edge. Overall length opened up is about I keep moving it. Come on. 6 3/8 approximately, pushing 6.5. So nice size. I can get all 4 fingers on here. Nice grip. Awesome. So that's the clip point blade. We'll come back to that in a moment. The second blade is a cool coping blade, and these are almost mirror polish, so they're fingerprint magnets. But yeah, nice coping blade. Coping blade is about 2 inches overall length, about 1 3/4 cutting edge, and the overall length of that blade is about 5.5, just maybe a touch over 5.5, but excellent walk and talk on these. The pull, pretty strong. I'd give it a good 7.5, between 7 and 7.5. Half stop, clicks right in place, really snaps open. Nice strong back spring. It takes quite a bit to move it. Yeah, so it's not no risk of this thing closing up easily on your fingers. Nice sharpening choil right there. The blade edge is ground pretty decent. It's a little shallow up here on the belly. This side, it's about the same. A little more shallow right there on the belly. It's not as wide, but yeah, nice wedge up here. Nice tip on it. Nice point. Sometimes they just have kind of a rounded tip, but yeah, walk and talk, nice. Yeah, I'd say 7.5. The coping blade feels stronger. I'd say that was pushing, that's 7.5 to an 8. Very nice, nicely ground. The bevel looks good. Got the swedge up here, that's kind of neat. You can match strike pull. There's the tang stamp. I don't know if you can see this one a little better. This one actually seems more stamped better. This seems more defined than that one. No, I guess not. Just hard to see on camera. But yeah, the walk and talk on this one, like I said, that's 7 or 7.5 to 8. That really snaps into place. Again, very strong. Takes quite a bit to move it. Walk and talk is excellent. Now, blade centering, the coping blade is pretty good. It's off to the inside just a hair. The clip point, you can see, goes over to the middle, but really the centering's okay. There is an issue with this blade. The biggest issue I can find on this knife, this blade has a slight bend to it. if I put that on there, you can see how the tip comes away from it. So there's a slight bend. It took me a while to notice that. I didn't notice anything about it using it. I have carried and used this knife. Doesn't affect the use any. It makes it look like it's off-centered because it does kind of, it bends right about, it's hard to see, right in here. Who knows why? Could have been bent when they stamped it, when they ground it. They might have got it too hot, or I don't know. Kind of sucks. Slight bend, but you know, you hand this to someone to use, they're not even gonna notice. So I'm not gonna harp on that. I'm not gonna send it back. You gotta remember, this is a budget knife. It cost me $17.99 from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. 18 bucks. And for $18, everything but that is excellent. Just excellent. No gaps on this. Like I said, the center, actually, like, the springs are just below the liners. The liner's a little bit higher, but they're flush with the bolsters. So that's very minor detail. The biggest problem is a slightly bent blade, but I don't know if you could even tell on camera. Maybe you can, but it's pretty thin up here. Then you have that swedge, so there's not a lot of material. Blade stock is not thick at all. It is, I think, 0.1. Oh heck, what knife was I measuring? 0.0. Let me double check this. Yeah, very thin. 0.07. Then you get way down here, and the tip, it's a really thin tip. Check that out. 0.01. Very dainty tip on this thing. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I did anything hard enough to bend it. I did cut some cardboard and some food packages and stuff. Very slicey. Let me find a index card. I like using index cards because if they're dull and rough, it catches paper on the edge and you can see it. But I have used this. Not too bad. You can see it's a little bit rough. Got just a little bit of paper flakes on the edge. Not bad. Good stropping, take care of that. But yeah, really, you can see how much cleaner it is down towards the edge. It's so much thinner. But yeah, check out the coping blade. Now, this is good for doing draw cuts, utility cuts, opening stuff, whittling, doing a little carving. Not bad either. I mean, a little bit rough. It's not that bad. There we go. Got some flakes on the edge, so strap this thing up, man. It's gonna be nice. It's nice already. Find my hank here, wipe it off. But yeah, the Coke bottle jack, I love it. I like jackknives, the jackknife patterns where the blades both come out of the same end. Although this one, being how the pull is pretty strong, I do not like opening it like this. But yeah, check it out. pretty awesome. I really like this one. I can't wait for the other ones to come out. I hear there's like 9 different models coming out. I don't know what they are, but I gotta imagine most of them are pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it for this video. The Rough Ryder Spades Black Appaloosa Coke Bottle Jackknife for 18 bucks. That's a beauty of a knife. I really like it. So I guess that's it. Do the usual like, comment,